Hi guys, today we are going to discuss a new chapter, tracing changes through 1,000 years. Region and empire. Large states like those of the Cholas, Tughlaqs or Mughals encompassed many regions. A Sanskrit Prashasti praising the Delhi Sultan Ghiyasuddin Balban explained that he was the ruler of a vast empire that stretched from Bengal in the east to Ghazni in Afghanistan in the west and included all of South India. People of different regions, Gauda, Andhra, Kerala, Karnataka, Maharashtra and Gujarat apparently fled before his armies. They were also associated with specific ruling dynasties. There was considerable conflict between these states. Occasionally, dynasties like the Cholas, Khaljis, Tughlaqs and Mughals were able to build an empire that was pan-regional, spanning diverse regions. Not all these empires were equally stable or successful. Old and new religions. The 1,000 years of history that we are exploring witnessed major developments in religious traditions. People's beliefs in the divine was sometimes deeply personal, but more usually it was collective. Collective belief in a supernatural agency, religions was often closely connected with the social and the economic organization of local communities. It was during this period that important changes occurred in what we call Hinduism today. These included the worship of new deities, the construction of temples by royalty, and the growing importance of Brahmanas, the priests, as dominant groups in society. Their knowledge of Sanskrit text earned the Brahmanas a lot of respect in society. Their dominant position was consolidated by the support of their patrons, new rulers searching for prestige. One of the major developments of this period was the emergence of the idea of bhakti, of a loving, personal deity that devotees could reach without the aid of priests or elaborate rituals. Merchants and migrants first brought the teachings of the Holy Quran to India in the 17th century. Muslims regard the Quran as their holy book and accept the sovereignty of the one God, Allah, whose love, mercy and bounty embrace all those who believe in Him without regard to social background. Thinking about time and historical periods. In the middle of the 19th century, British historians divided the history of India into three periods: Hindu, Muslim and British. This division was based on the idea that religion of rulers was the only important historical change and that there were no other significant developments in the economy, society or culture. Such a division also ignored the rich diversity of the subcontinent. These 1,000 years of Indian history witnessed considerable change. After all, the 16th and the 18th centuries were quite different from 8th or the 11th. Therefore, describing the entire period as one historical unit is not without its problems. Moreover, the medieval period is often contrasted with the modern period. Modernity carries with it a sense of material progress and intellectual advancement. This seems to suggest that the medieval period was lacking in any change whatsoever. But of course, we know this was not in this case. Okay friends, we will meet you in the next video. Bye.